just like say for Earth Day. Earth Day on we're celebrating it on April 23rd. And so that's a clean and green. And we would love to have you as a participant. And that's a clean and green issue. Even though we're cleaning up the park, you could have your business advertised as well. And maybe even though we're not having vendors, but maybe some incentive we could talk about if you're interested.
Okay,
so
let's talk about that one after. Let's do that. Let's talk about that.
I will give you a call on that.
That sounds great.
All right. My name again is Lavette.
I'm gonna remember you, Miss Limo.
Thank you very much. Take a ride in my limo.
Oh boy, y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. And hello, Mr. Bishop, how are you?
Hello, everybody. How fine yourself? How you doing, Wanda?
Good, good, good. So introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you. We got a male on the phone, ladies, and welcome into the show.
Well, I'm trying to see, Wanda, I just jumped in here. I'm Bishop / Chief Apostle of One Way Outreach Ministries. Okay. And we are actually in Texas and Chicago.
Wow.
I'm also senior developer for Friends Help a Friend. Helping Hands Foundation out of Houston, Texas.
Okay.
So we're looking to do some greenhouses all over. We're looking to do greenhouses all over. We're working closely with we have partners in Miami. We got partners out of Spain. We bringing things to the community. Like if the churches got houses around tore up and need rehabbing, we come in with the resources and we come in with the funding.
Come on, man.
So we're trying to do something really, really big. I was talking to Dorothy about 7 months ago, Dorothy Brown. And I actually came from under Bishop Lewis Henry Ford.
Okay.
That was my pastor till the Lord called him home. And I've done a lot. We got a towing service in Chicago.
Wow. We really need you to put all your towing service in the chat and and a phone number so we can reach you, because you're talking about some good stuff.
Yeah, we have my son, we have a towing business in Calumet Park at 123rd and Halsted.
Okay.
And so we have a towing business there. We did some of everything when I was there because I'm back and forth from Texas to Chicago. I actually relocated my headquarters from Chicago to Texas.
Okay.
And that's why you see all this nice weather behind me. I actually have to stop at the park and get
show off.
I know
it's 85 degrees here.
Oh man.
Wait a minute. Hey, listen, I never told a pastor to shut up. Shut your mouth.
I do a lot. I thank God for the work that God has given my hand to do. And I was listening to the young lady that was on. I caught just a little bit of it. I did write Jean's number down because that's what we have to do. We have to network together.
Yes.
So we can see what everybody is doing.
That's right.
My family had the boutique on 88th place in Cottage Grove, Allison Salapa Resort.
Really?
Allison, that person murder was my cousin's.
What?
Yeah, person murder was my cousin. So they did a lot of the stuff with the lawyers. They was hooked in with a lot of Jesse and Jackie. I mean, all of them. He dressed all of them women back in the day. So we doing a lot, and I definitely want to give you guys my son is operating his towing business in Chicago.
I needed him 2 weeks ago. I just had to use a tow truck.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I get that number to you, and I'm gonna make sure that so when we come to Chicago, I'm planning on coming to Chicago about the end of April or the first week or two in May. So I've talked with the mayor in Calumet Park. I talked with the mayor in Dalton.
He froze.
Oh, call us back.
She's a little, she brings something there in that area, the Dalton area, in the suburbs around Robbins and around Harvey and the different ones like that. So it's been some transition made back and forth with the different ones that's in that. So, but I definitely wanted to, my contact number, because I see chat down there, so I'll try to put it down in there. But I want you to write it down, Wanda, so I can.
Okay. What is it? What is it?
It's 773
773
230
1925. 19. What's your name again?
Bishop Thomas.
Bishop Thomas. Oh, we not gonna forget you, Bishop Thomas.
Well, I got the invite from you, Wanda. I said, now what do I know Wanda from? You know?
Look, I meet people every place I go, and I'm always passing out my card trying to get yours because I have the same ideology that you do. If we all come together and share our information,
that's it.
Help one another. That's what it's all about. But we all got to feel the same way. We all got to share the information and use the services and not expect to get a handout. We all got our handout.
That's it. That's it.
And you know what? I wanted to say something to Bishop Thomas. I'm over on the west side of Chicago, and I'm part of a 5,000 square foot garden. And also Wanda and I sit on the board for the Garfield Park Advisory Council. Okay. And so we have 184 acres of land that we're stewards for Chicago Park District. And at some point, we're talking about how to create garden space within the park. So I would like to just reach out to you also at some point. And I know this is Jean's time to talk about her services, and we're sort of running out of time. But maybe you can call back and be a guest one day and let us know exactly all the things you're doing.
I would love to do that, and we want to listen to what Jean was saying because she's got some good information. I was listening to her. I wrote her number down, and Jean, I was gonna call you. I was definitely gonna call you and get back to what you're saying with that all those acres that the land that you have. We do the greenhouses and stuff like that. It only takes like 6 acres to put a greenhouse. I'm sorry, it takes like about 6 or 7 acres to put up a 1 acre greenhouse, and it is awesome. It's awesome. So I'm gonna listen to you guys, and I'll look back to get with you guys real soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just sent you a text message also. I want to talk to you about our project, Pandemic Farms. We grow food in urban areas. So we'll talk later. I sent you a text message.
All right. So Jean, you have just stirred the pot. Everybody got their ingredients going inside the pot.
I got 2 more questions, Miss Wanda.
Yes.
I just got 2 more questions for Miss Jean before she.
No problem. Go right on.
Apostle, how old do the candidates have to be who want to apply for the job?
They have to be over 18 and older, and just willing to work. As long as they're 18 and older and willing to work.
Okay, and I'm assuming drug testing, right?
Yes, we will be doing background checks, and we will be doing background checks and drug testing. And one of the things that is really major is also because of the contracts. And so the contractors, especially with our contractors, they demand that our employees have a background check and a drug test done.
Okay, and what's the pay scale like?
Actually, they're starting off at 15 an hour.
Okay, and is transportation provided, or do they have to get to their locations on their own?
They would have to get to their locations on their own, but they could still commune because maybe some individuals can't get there. And so depending on that particular site manager will probably pick them up, to get them there if they're unable. So, and then it also depends too, where they will be coming. Like I'm on site right now, and the site that I'm on right now, there's no transportation here. So they would have to come in with someone. And then plus being able to get into certain things, you have to have someone that will bring you in.
I'm sorry, are you, okay, I'll wait until she's done.
Just this is the last one. I'm for real this time. Okay. Because I work with a lot of the young people here on the South Side. I'm out south. I'm in West Pullman,
Okay.
and I'm constantly telling them about job opportunities. So I'm going to be putting this online after we finish talking. So I'm taking good notes. Okay.
Thank you.
But I just wanted to ask you about how they get paid. Do you do direct deposit or is it a paper check?
It would be,
What
it
can they
would be
get paid?
paper check. Right
Okay.
now, we're just paper check, and
Okay.
it's bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. Got it. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
done now. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Put
You're
your
welcome.
hand down, see, because I thought you was done before. I didn't pay no attention to the hand because I didn't know how to get it down. I'm sorry. Ooh,
Go ahead,
alrighty
Ms.
now.
Limo.
So, any other questions? We
Ms. Limo
have
had a
about
question.
10 minutes to go.
Yeah, Ms. Limo had a question.
Miss Limo.
Oh yeah, sometimes my questions they fly away like a bird. So I was it had to come back.
Okay.
It will. Go ahead. Y'all continue, please.
Trust me, if nothing else, I do understand.
Wanda know. She know.
No,
Man,
trust me.
man fly
I
away too,
understand.
but I wasn't gonna tell nobody. I was just
I'm honest. I'm honest.
I am as well. But just like a recap, guys, this program is really, really, truly important. And I look at it, and even though I even think about my mom, who I just lost the end of February, and you know, even when I think about it, she was always that support to everything that the Father allowed me to lay my hands to. And so even when I'm doing this, even at this point, every person or senior I come into contact with and I'm being that support, it's like me being able to say I'm servicing my mother.
Yes.
You know, and I'm giving something that I know, trust, and believe that she is just so proud of, you know. But here at Clean Creations, we really take great passion and love doing what we do. And like I said, we've been in operation now. This is our first year, and 1 year anniversary. And it's so amazing because even this month, my brother who was murdered, his birthday was in this month. And so I got married in this month. So this month is just a special kind of month to me, you know, as well. But any questions, any thoughts?
I got it. It came back.
Go ahead. I want you to move.
The bird flew back. He flew
Okay,
back.
come on.
Okay, so have you thought about, are you a Section 3 business?
No, but I did, Deborah, who is another, she's just a beauty to me. Deborah also had brought that to my attention, and I called Wanda, and we briefly talked about it. So no, I am not. I don't know. I really still don't know nothing about it other than the fact that it's Section 3.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to talk, and we're gonna have to do some forums on Section 3 because Section 3 was created back in 1968 by HUD. It is a law, a HUD law that says that money has been set aside for low and very low income people and businesses since 1968. And
well, I definitely wanted to be able to learn more about that and get that information. So even Miss Limo, Miss Wanda, as you all, you know, stated, we can definitely be talking because you also want to talk about the other project and things of that nature. So I'm very open to that.
Okay. And so
we are a family-owned business too. So all the partners are around cleaning, you know, while I'm still working though.
Yeah. You are.
I'm still working. But
You're working. You're working for the whole business. You bringing it all to light.
Yes. Are there any other questions, comments, concerns?
The reason that I mentioned, I was going to ask this question first, but that's why I asked about the section 3, because I was going to ask you, have you gotten to the point of, or would you, like if you recruited someone or hired someone, do they have to go through a certain training to your standards?
We will train them.
Okay.
We will train them because even as I stated, we also have a carpet side. So we do carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, and then we have individuals that will train them. Because people may do things, and it's one thing to just do something, but it's also another thing to be trained to do something.
Absolutely,
absolutely. And so we train them how the things to be able to have an eye. Some things some people may not see, or some things people may not even find to be of an importance. And so we train them to be able to have the eye to be able to see, and how to be efficient as far as quick, because some people don't want you in their houses all day long. So you got to know how to get in and get out.
And you know what? That's pretty much like someone going to get a master's degree. You consult with them because they've been shown everything that's necessary to understand that process. And the reason that I was connecting the training in the section 3, because as you get to know and figure how to maneuver that section 3, there's training, there's funding for training. So that would be something that would benefit your company. So I look forward to you getting as much information about that training in section 3.
Wow. And I thank you. I thank you for your words. Words mean a whole lot. And so for you to say the importance of and caring, that we really appreciate that on the behalf of Clean Creations Cleaning Services. And that's another reason why too, even for Deborah, I thank her, because Deborah has been with me through every facet, her and Wanda, because I am also a playwright. I'm also just finished writing my first book.
See, you said the magic word. Now see them there go them two right there.
Ain't nobody told me nothing.
Lavette is an artiste.
Hey.
I'm a literary, Jean, I'm a literary artist as well. And for about 30 years. And I look forward to supporting that as well.
Yeah,
so whenever you're ready for us to give you, hey, listen, we'll give you a show over at our place where you can bring your book, have a book signing, all of that.
Yeah.
Look at the board. Look at the travel agent.
I did my first play in 2010. And it was the first time I ever wrote, produced, or directed a play, and it was entitled More Baby Mama Drama.
And it was so good, girl.
It sure was.
Baby mama drama, I'm telling you.
And so that is really my passion. That's just my love. And I have to make sure that I do that I write and do a play of the 10 Commandments, because Deborah has been asking me that for years.
So I look forward to that.
Right now, as soon as, that's why I say we want to be able to build, and then our building, we can be able to hire more individuals, and I can really get to my passion, because that's my passion.
Yes. And I live it every day. I live it every day. And you know what? And I think, we as women, that really do carry such a heavy boulder on our shoulder. No one knows how heavy that is. And I'm a songwriter singer.
That's my son.
Yeah, and so I say I'm a songwriter singer because it's the message that I want people to get, rather than saying, hey, I'm a singer, because then people want perfect notes. And so I'm a songwriter singer, and one of the songs is about boulders on your shoulders. And I don't have to sing it, but it says, when the boulder's on your shoulders and you can't take it no more, your end is unknown. and your beginning is your song. So we should
Wow.
always
That's
never be
beautiful.
afraid to begin again. You know, somebody says, "Oh, I didn't make it," and I know it's okay to begin again, because the beginning is your song. So if you got to sing your song over and over and over, yeah, that's what you got to do. So
You
I
know,
just encourage you to just continue, all of us, in
thank
our
you.
endeavors. Everyone, just blessings to whatever you do.
Oh,
You
I
know,
love that.
it's so miraculous that you say that, because, like I say, if nobody knows, Deborah truly knows, and Wanda as well. But when I tell you, I started an organization entitled 21st Century New Beginnings Foundation, and I work with children in arts, with music, dancing, acting, things of that nature. It was beautiful. And other things in life happened. And then it was Forever Halfway Seniors. And then it was my plays and things of that nature. And it seemed like I would always get right to a place and something would just be right out from underneath me, you know. But I kept going. And I always told the Father, I don't care what goes on. I'm going to continue my journey. And I have, you know, and in the midst of it, when we started the cleaning service now, my husband did carpet cleaning for 15 years, and he was one of the top individuals for the company that he worked for. My daughter-in-law, she was doing cleaning, and we came together and we said, we're going to start our own business. And we actually did this in the pandemic. But I was so determined, because when I tell you, it seemed like everything that could happen, it was happening. I was sharing with people, I felt like I was going through my Job moment, right? And in my Job moment, I told the Father, I said, yet will I trust you. I will continue to stand. I don't care what is going on. I trust you. And I told my husband, I said, I don't care what goes on. I don't care how everybody else may be feeling this or what's going on. This will not end. And it isn't doing nothing but getting better, you know, and that's what I see. And I just want to tell you, Ms. Limo, thank you for those encouraging words. Thank you for your passion. I definitely want to thank Wanda for this beautiful opportunity. Deborah, you just always just right there to be an encouragement to individuals, always pushing individuals, always helping individuals to be able to see things that maybe they don't see or don't believe that they can. You just keep being who you are. And I thank each and every last one of you all for being here. My daughter-in-law, who is also here, I don't care what I'm saying, she also, you know, right there with me. And she helps keep me on my toes. She helps me remind me of things. And I just want to just say thank you to the staff of Clean Creations, Cleaning Services in regards to, and we're looking to really do greater and better things. And I'm just grateful. So if there's any other thing, I know we're about to get ready in, I'm here.
Man,
Yeah,
that was
I
such a beautiful closing. I just love it.
I just want to say,
It's so
hey,
love
listen,
spirited. Go ahead, Lynn. I'm sorry.
no, I'm sorry. I just, while I can get it out, I just want to say, Miss Jean, did you have a test? Which
You said that?
what was everything that you described was your test,
Yeah.
and now you have your testimony.
Yes.
And so it's a beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like such a beautiful journey, because
Yes.
you know, and I'm glad that you spoke it in that way, because when that boulder on your shoulder, you can't give up. You know, and I think that's what makes the best of us, is when we can look back and say, "Ooh, I made it."
I made
it. And know that it's more to come, you know. So I'm not saying anything else, but I've been very inspired by your story, and I thank you for sharing.
Thank you. And you know, when you say that, I remember some years ago, I was also an individual, you know, and it's in my book, you know, that I wrote. I tried to commit suicide, and my second attempt, I was on my way on a bus to go to Lake Michigan, to go to the bridge, to jump off the bridge. I can't swim. And I cried out to the Father and I said, why me? Just why me? I just, why me? But I heard him so clear. And he said, why not you? I will use you well in the land. At that point in time, I just really never until later on in my life, in my journey, that I realized, why not me? And if you trust me enough to tell me that you would use me, and you trust in me enough, I'm going to make sure that you use me well. And so I thank him for my journey, you know, even as I counsel other women, as I mentor other women, as I be that inspiration in that year to others. I always say, and the name of my book is Becoming a Better You. I'm not a victim. And so when we learn that we're not victims, that we are actually chosen vessels, then we can learn how to see the world in a better view, without having to be able to see that view with a mirror that you can't see through, you know. And so I just really truly thank the Father for it. I really do. And I thank him for my journey. Not what I want to go through it again, no. I don't want to have to relive it. I don't even want nobody else to have to relive it. But I tell you, I am so grateful to life because of my journey. I respect it.
Can you hear that clap? Can you hear that clap?
Yes. Thank you.
Amen and amen. Touch your neighbor and say, God is good all the time.
God is good all the time.
Because I can't touch y'all. I got to touch my screen. God is good all the time.
All right. I feel you. I feel that touch. I feel it. I feel it.
Amen.
You know, you all, the audience tonight has been such a wonderful pleasure.
Yes.
It's such a wonderful pleasure. You feel like whatever you discussed has really made a difference in everybody's life.
Yes.
And so thank you for sharing that story, Jean. And
thank you.
got many more to share. Deborah, you are a blessing to everybody you come in contact with, because I've received a few blessings from you just being there when I call and say, Deborah, can you do this? Deborah, can you do that? And she never says no.
Yeah.
And she runs her own business.
What you say that out loud?
I'm saying it out loud because the Father brings me stuff and I have to marinate it. And if he don't feel as though, or the Spirit don't feel as though it's ready, it moves around. And I just sit there. I say, okay.
Yeah. And then I have to thank Lavette, because whenever I have something that I need to edit, since you have gone on and done your thing with the construction company and you ain't got time, I call Lavette and that girl be on it. I mean, look, it's only me, y'all. It's only me. So I have to call somebody. And this is right there in my corner to help out. And then I called Naima the other day. I said, Naima, one of my business partners, one of my media partners, they need a person to speak. They need some. I said, first I called Deborah and she said, oh, I'll do it. But I want you to get Naima. I called Naima and Naima said she'll do it. Look, this man called me back and said, you know what? That was one of the best guests I had. Yes. Hey, I knew she was going to be able to handle it.
Yes.
She was going to be able to handle it and didn't know nothing about what he was going to talk about. But this young lady here, she got it. So if you need
to know what, I have to say this because I got to get out of here.
Oh, we all got to go. We all got to go. Thank you, Jane.
I say this, Naima, you remind me of my son. I call you Smiles too, because I don't care what's going on. That's one smiling child. And that's a beautiful thing, you know, to just be a smile. But if nothing else, you are a true supporter, you know, and in everything. You know, you just, and it's so funny because you don't even say stuff. You just show up. You know? And I find that about you, you know, you're not one like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You don't do that. You just show up. you know, and so you're the type of woman that I would say you move with grace.
With grace.
And that's a beautiful thing. You're not mouthy, you're just graceful. And that's beautiful. But I do want to say that. So to each and every last one
It's
of
a
you
reflection
all,
of you.
to each and every last one of you all, again, thank you all for this opportunity. And please, you all can look at some of our work that we have done on Clean Creations, cleaningservices.com. That's our website. 773-912-6465. That's our office number. And our email is cccservices at 2021@gmail.com. We really want to take this senior project to a whole nother level, and we can't do it without you all or others. And I don't just say that, I mean that. It takes many to make something happen. And so, you know, please share, and whatever we could do, let's make it happen.
All right.
Thank you all.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for
Good
joining
night,
the show.
everyone.
We
Bye.
enjoyed you. Be blessed and come on back to next week,
Brian.
next Wednesday, okay? Thank
Thank
you.
you, Wanda.
God bless
Thank
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Blessings.
Everybody.